Wait. How do you pronounce that?
Dude, I don't know.
Man,
We are back with another movie episode.
I gotta tell you something. You're being a real McCavity lately.
A McCavity? What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, not even Buster for Jones would eat you.
Listen, anybody busting for Jones is gonna want to eat me. Trust me.
Nah.
I don't know what this bit is, by the way. I don't know what you mean by McCavity. What's McCavity?
It's Cats characters.
Oh.
I was listening to the soundtrack in the shower. Oh man!
Did you see that one Instagram reel I sent you?
I thought so. It's like, send this to somebody who likes cats, and I just saw it, and that's was like, you know, I want to listen to the Cats soundtrack. So you prompted me to do that. You're my Sinmobile.
Oh, so you're saying it's my fault?
It is.
Got it.
Oh man, it's been a while. How's it been? What? It's been like maybe 48 hours.
Yeah, it's been like 2 days. We played zombies last night.
We did. Speaking of zombies, have you been hearing this hype that some Black Ops 7 zombies with Richtenfichting and the crew coming back?
I don't give a fuck at this point. Because if they're bringing Richtofen and the crew back, they are
scrambling for ideas.
Panicking, scrambling, because they don't have anything. They ruin zombies at this point.
Let me tell you something. The only thing going for Call of Duty at this point is to keep Black Ops 3 modded zombies alive.
Yes.
And we're single-handedly doing that.
If they ever like take away support for Black Ops 3, I swear to Christ, you will see me on the news.
I wonder for what, though, because I doubt, I don't think you would get to the point of being violent. I feel like your plans would be thwarted by then. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna follow the hype train on Arsonist right now. I love that. Did you get a new thingy?
I did. In-house analyst ran a 5K last Saturday. She killed it. Excuse me.
She could run better than us.
Yeah, she did a 5K. Fucking, what do you mean?
I'd be winded at like 50 feet.
I'd be winded at one step. There was a booth there, and it was all Ghostbusters themed, right?
Yeah.
And it was a charity, you know how it's like those the bikers who do like the Toys for Tots thing.
Yeah, and then there's like some weird guy in Pennsylvania named Jackie Daytona who kicks the shit out of them every year.
Yeah, I don't know what his issue, man, but he just seems like a simple human bartender. What a fucking dick. And he can't drive for shit. So So it's like one of those groups, and it's all Ghostbusters, and they have like legit proton packs. Like they look the whole 9 yards and everything.
That's pretty sick.
We went up to the booth, and they're like, "Hey, we're a charity thing. You could play the booth games, and like everything that you pay for is going to go to the charity." And the 5K was a charity for like dogs and shit like that, like animal. I think it was like people who need special needs animals. Like that's what the charity is for.
Special needs animals. That's perfect for Daxter. That dog is. He seems like a dog that is really somebody in disguise, like another animal in a dog disguise.
So do you think it's like a skinwalker that doesn't realize they're a skinwalker?
Yeah. Like my dogs, they know they're skinwalkers, and they know that we know that they're skinwalkers, so we're chill. But like Daxter's like very oblivious to that, to his true nature, but and then he's like, but what do you mean by that?
Do you think it's like he's a skinwalker that truly believes that they're a dog? Like they don't even know what a skinwalker is, but in their head they're like, I need to try and act like a dog because I am a dog.
Yeah, it's like seeing those dogs that were raised by cats.
Yeah, but he was raised by me. Shit, I'm fucking this guy up, man. Anywho, so it was a booth, it was a Ghostbusters booth, and they had games. They had like a Ghostbusters Plinko, they had like a Ghostbusters spin the wheel, and then they this was really cool. Do you know one of those like rope throwers where it's like it's a spinny wheel inside a machine, and it spins this little string and it makes like a shape? They had one of those in the shape of a proton pack, and you basically had to pull 3D printed ghosts off of Manhattan. It was really fun.
That's really sick.
So I won a grow your or raise your own Yeti, which was like this big, right? And it was like a little Yeti. He's like, "Arr!" Like that.
And it's the one that like you throw into like a glass of water and it just gets bigger.
It was just a little plastic dude.
Oh, okay.
And then I won stickers, which are somewhere. But Mercadees won like a Slimer bottle thing that I completely stole because it's cool. And then she won an Ecto. So the license plate for the Ghostbusters mobile is Ecto 1, and she won a little license plate keychain, which I also want to steal for my car because my car's name is Ghost.
Let her have something.
Fuck
man.
off. Okay, but her friend won a raise your own ghost, which is the Yeti thing, but it's a ghost. And I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, listen, can I trade my Yeti for a ghost? He's like, it's the last ghost. And I'm like, I see you out of the corner of my eye. You're not a ghost. And she's standing right next to me. And I was like, can I have the ghost? And he was like, it's the last ghost. They're hard to find. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Give it to me. I answered. You tried tricking me with your fucking movie questions. I answered every single one of them. He's like, what's the first rule of the trap? And I'm like, don't look at the trap. I looked in that fucking trap. And what was the other one? Don't cross the streams. That's another. Oh, yeah. He was like, what is the greatest evil that you can't imagine? And then I just look at in-house analyst. I'm like, don't think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And the guy was like, damn. And I'm like, I know I don't have a life.
You're talking to like a clinically insane movie buff right now.
I have a show. All right. Well, welcome. It's been about 8 minutes of this. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Barely Literate Book and Movie Club. My name is Chris, and I am your host today with my intergalactic co-pilot. What is your name?
Why am I the co-pilot? I feel like you'd be the navigator.
But you wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah, I would. We're in space. There's no time to fuck around.
Okay, but where the fuck are we gonna go? There's no landmarks. There's no land.
Figure it out, man. You're the navigator.
Fuck. Can't I just be like the snack guy?
The snack guy. Chris, toss me a Skittle. And you like throw it on 3-0 gravity.
Well, speaking of that, look what I got for today's episode.
Give me a Skittle.
Oh, man. I'll bring these back in a second when we actually get into it. What's your name, dude?
I'm the man without a name. I am just a folk legend of my local town. I hide in the woods and scare people with my massive nailless toes. I'm Nick, guys. That's it. I don't have a last name.
No, we need it to be space themed. Nick Star.
Nick Star?
Yeah, that sounds very porny.
Like Jeffree Star?
Ooh, no. Okay.
Yeah. Let's stay away from that.
Neptune Nick.
But that also feels kind of like Roman mythology. Nitrogen Nick. There's nitrogens out there, right?
I don't know. I don't know enough about space, man.
Nuclear Nick.
Nuclear Nick. What about me? Cosmic Chris.
Cosmic Chris. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I mean,
That's cooler than Nuclear Nick, but I'll take it.
Shut the fuck up. I can't get anything here, all right? I gotta get cosmic.
We gotta cut out the dead air on that.
Anywho, if you can read the title, then you know you're back for another movie episode. We are here because we watched Project Hail Mary. Yes.
Before we start anything, spoiler warning, because the movie did just come out. So if you haven't watched the movie and you want to watch it, turn the episode off, go see it, come back. But if you just genuinely don't give a shit about spoilers, stay around. I don't care. But yeah,
there's sometimes where I care, but then there's sometimes where I don't.
It's like if I didn't see it within the first week, it's like give or take. If I didn't see it within the second week, I'm like,
we've had this conversation before.
Oh, but like me personally.
Okay. I was gonna say like, but here's the thing: you can't really judge that now because fucking shit gets taken off so quickly, and like you don't have time, you know?
Yeah, you were telling me when I was about to go see it, you're gonna like make sure there's still showtimes. Luckily, my local Regal still had like showtimes all throughout the day, and I picked the sweet spot. I went at 8:00. Nobody there. I was just sitting in the middle of the theater. It was amazing.
I'm fucking pissed off because the second time that I saw it, I picked a 10:20 showing. Nobody was in the theater. As soon as we sat down and the movie started, 2 people fucking showed up and sat in our row. And they were fucking talking.
That happened to me when I went to go see Thunderbolts. I went there, hit the pen a little bit. I was like nobody's here. Fuck it. And then I sat down after coming back from the bathroom. I was like, all right, this is gonna be awesome. Like 4 more people showed up. I'm like, shit. And they didn't even laugh. I'm like, we're a small group, guys. We can all laugh at the jokes. And they're like, There's no energy in this bitch.
What would you do if you were in the theater alone and like a funny part came on and then you heard distinctively my voice behind you go,
I would probably freak out the same way I did when I heard that ghost at the shop. Turn around, nobody's there.
And then you like turn back around, I'm already eating half your popcorn.
Like, shit.
Dude, I'm the popcorn demon.
Oh, dude, you touch my popcorn. You even go near it. I'll show you the bullet spread that I got.
Anytime somebody burns a bag of popcorn, I show up.
Is that how we summon you?
Yeah, because I'm the popcorn demon. Don't fuck with my popcorn. Why are you burning popcorn?
That, you know what? They deserve to be haunted and tortured by ghosts.
There you go. All right, before we get into it, what other movies have you watched this week since our last rendezvous? And we're going to be frank with you guys. It has been 2 days since we've last recorded.
No, the only movie I've watched is Matrix Reloaded, but I already mentioned that in the last episode.
I watched a movie last night.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you see?
I saw Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, that's why you mentioned him. Dude texted me yesterday. I'm still at work and goes, dude, Mrs. Neutron can get it. I'm like, fair enough. Fair enough. I agree. She's fine.
Exactly. Cartoons, man. They knew how to do it back in the day. Now it's fucking nothing. What the hell's going on?
I don't know, man. What's your song of the week since the last time we recorded?
I actually have an answer for that. And it's very fitting.
Okay.
So I would say the song of the last 2 days, because every Monday I try to listen to my Discover Weekly on Spoofy so that I can get new shit.
Yeah.
And it's called Runaway to Mars.
Runaway to Mars.
Do you want me to send it to you?
I'm looking it up on Spotify right now.
All right.
Ooh, I like this one.
Right?
Yeah, I'm adding this to a list.
See, I can give you good suggestions. What about you?
So my song of the week is I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men.
You will?
Yes, I will. I was just telling Sid, I was like, you know, that song really is the anthem to submissive tops. like you're on top, but you're taking all the orders from whoever's on the bottom. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's like, you have all the power, just tell me when, you know? So I've been listening to that song and it like a lot in the car.
Alrighty, but before we get into it, everybody, we just wanted to remind you that our series on Dungeon Crawler Carl has ended. It's over. It's put to death. But that means our next series is beginning soon.
We're reading the first Lord of the Rings book, Fellowship of the Ring. We're finally continuing our Tolkien journey after starting this podcast on The Hobbit. So I'm very excited to read this book.
Now, I mean, why did we choose to watch Project Hail Mary? I'm actually going to give you a reason as to why I chose to watch Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
I've been in a space mood for a little bit. You know, besides Moon on Call of Duty Zombies, go fuck itself. I've been seeing a lot of clips from The Martian, which we will tie into later. And I'm like, space. I'm kind of like, you know, the Imagine Dragons On Top of the World song, I listen to every now and then. Great music video, by the way. I've just been like in a space mood. Like, I don't know what it is. I was never really into space as a kid, but every now and then I get into like a space mood.
Oh, I always was.
No, I was more like, was I into dinosaurs really? I don't actually remember what I was at SpongeBob.
I was gonna say, like, were you a dinosaurs kid? I mean, my favorite Power Rangers was like essentially Space Cops.
I grew up on Mighty Morphin and Wild Force. Actually, I grew up on Wild Force and Ninja Storm. I had the Turbo movie. That was pretty rad.
Question then: if you've been in a space mood lately, are you gonna end up getting No Man's Sky eventually? Because I know that's a game that's been at the back of your mind for the past like month or two.
See, here's the thing.
Because I know after watching this movie, I was like, I low-key want to play like No Man's Sky or like Star Citizen again.
I would be again. I am down to do No Man's Sky. It's just like, I don't get what we're supposed to do. If there's no goal for us, then I'm gonna get really bored quickly.
Yeah, there is like a main quest to the game, but it's mostly just like space exploration, like building your own base, building your own ship. Now they just added that. They just added space truckers at this point. Like like space semi trucks that you can build.
I don't know if it's on sale, and like if you tell me it's on sale and you're like, okay, we're gonna spend the weekend playing it, maybe I'll get it.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's my reason to watch Project Hail Mary, because I'm just like, space movie, perfect timing. And then I think, was your main reason just because I'm like, yo, you should watch it, it's really good?
No, not really. I did end up seeing it this past weekend just because you saw it, and I was like, ooh, let's do an episode. Like, we were like, we can do an episode on this. I'll go watch it. Because
we haven't done like well, no, that's a lie. We did do The Bride. We haven't done a popular current movie in a while.
Yeah. And so, I went to Barnes and Noble with a friend of mine, and I was telling them about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and we were like looking at different books, and we came across the Project Hail Mary book, and they were like, yo, like, this is my favorite book. Like, I love this book. And I'm like, oh, like, I've never heard about it. She told me about the premise, essentially, and I was like, oh, and then they were like, oh yeah, and the movie's coming out. I was like, oh, that's where I heard that before. So yeah, I'm like, now I want to read the book and watch the movie. And we had some talks, but like, we decided to can it for now.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll come back to it in the future. Alrighty, before we dive, I've been doing a lot of before we dive into it, but before we get into the movie overview, I want to kick it off with some sour Skittles. Because if you've seen the movie, I don't know what the relevance is of sour Skittles, but they bought about a pallet of sour Skittles in the movie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to crack these open. I don't think I've ever bought sour Skittles for myself. I think I've maybe had them like once or twice.
I don't even remember the last time I had Skittles.
I rarely have Skittles, but every now and then I get a hankering for Skittles.
Hank.
Okay. I got my favorite flavor. What is my favorite flavor?
It's definitely not grape. You hate grape flavors. Sour Skittles?
Well, it's just the sour version of regular Skittles, so like...
What are the flavors of regular Skittles? I don't even know them, the lineup. I know there's sour apple in there.
It's grape, lime, lemon, and orange, and strawberry.
I'm gonna go with lime.
No.
Lemon.
No.
Strawberry.
It's strawberry. With a close second of orange.
Close second to orange. Okay,
they're not that sour.
I have some toxic waste upstairs. Should I grab one of those?
I mean, you're going to have much bigger reaction than me. These aren't that sour at all.
I know. Also, like, toxic waste, like, reaction would be way better if we had a video form content.
Wow. Sour Skittles are kind of a disappointment, not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really been that big into Skittles. Like, well, not in recent memory, at least. Not since middle school, I think.
Alrighty, disappointment of sour Skittles aside, Nick, why don't you start our movie overview for today?
Project Hail Mary is a sci-fi survival story adapted from Andy Weir's best-selling novel. Directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the film stars Ryan Gosling as Ryland Grace. I've never realized his first name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never realized it. A middle school science teacher who wakes up alone on a spaceship with no memory of who he is or why he's there. How's my voice right now? Is it a good voice for this?
No, it's a good voice.
All right. Project Hail Mary opens in the year 2032, where Grace awakens alone aboard an interstellar spacecraft with no memory of who he is or how he got there. Disoriented and suffering from retrograde amnesia, he slowly realizes that he is the sole surviving member of a 3-person crew, now light years away from Earth on a mission he can't yet remember.
Can you imagine how disorienting that would be to like wake up in, first off, you don't even know it's space. Like,
dude, I was watching that, and there's a point where he just like there's a guttural scream coming out of Ryan Gosling, and I'm like, honestly, yeah, that's the most valid reaction you can have in that situation right there. You're just floating through space. How far away? Because he did the math on how far away from Earth he was.
Yeah, because, oh my God, I totally called that line too, by the way, where he's like, there's the sun. I'm like, it's not our sun. It's not our son. I'm like, ah.
He did the whole math.
He's like, oh shit.
Fuck. That's not our son.
And to wake up next to like 2 dead bodies?
Yeah. Just to preface this, guys, too, I was a little bit under the influence while watching this movie because it's a space movie and why not? And it was such a good idea. But this scene freaked me out just a tiny bit. As his memory gradually returns, Grace recalls his past as a middle school science teacher and a former
Just do your normal voice.
Former molecular biologist. Years earlier, scientists discovered a strange phenomenon in space, a glowing stream of energy stretching from the sun to Venus, later named the Petrova line.
That's a cool, like...
That is a sick name.
The Petrova line?
You know what I was thinking when they mentioned the Petrova line? Was that weird fucking line that they mentioned in...
I have to lick my lips before I say the name, the Petrova line. My British thin lips cannot handle it.
Petrova line.
The Petrova line, Mr. Ryland Grace, you sack of shit. You think you understand the Petrova line?
No one understands the Petrova line, you dunce.
It's kind of fun to do, right?
It is kind of fun to do.
Sorry, Toggle.
But it was like that one line from Roadside Picnic that they mentioned in like the prologue that I fucking hated.
Oh, wait. It was the fucking guy on the news where he was like being a dick to the other people, right?
Yeah, because he's a scientist, but he didn't even discover it. Anyway, sick fucking name, Petrova line. This anomaly is caused by a microorganism called astrophage.
Astrophage?
Astrophage, which is rapidly consuming the sun's energy. As it spreads, scientists determine that it will eventually dim the sun enough to trigger a catastrophic ice age on Earth within a few decades.
Oh, bloody hell! We're all going to die!
To combat this global crisis, an international effort. Shut up, man! Let me read.
Oh man!
Lock in.
To combat this effort. We started at two different places. Roll it back.
To combat this global crisis, an international effort led by Eva Strat is formed to study astrophage and find a solution. Grace plays a key... That was straight up my tongue glitching out on me. Grace plays a key role in understanding the organism, discovering that it thrives on the energy of the sun and reproduces on Venus.
Venus makes it horny.
Venus. They gotta start making it like honey packs, but it's just called Venus. Venus Schnitzel. Well,
isn't Venus the god of love in Roman?
Oh my god, is it?
Dude, that's why they're fucking. I think so.
Yeah. Venus is the Roman goddess of love, beauty, desire, fertility, and prosperity. And the astrophage is fucking...
I'm telling you, bro.
They're reproducing. Oh my god.
It all makes sense. It's not that hard now that I've realized it.
Come on, let's figure something out. Feeding on its carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere. Even more surprisingly, astrophage emits massive amounts of energy, which can be harnessed to create an incredibly powerful, though dangerous, form of spacecraft propulsion.
Nick, when he has to fart in space in order to move.
I move like 10 light years faster.
That's why they don't allow beans on the ISS.
Guys, we're out of fuel. Don't worry. I got it.
He fucking
start hanging off the top.
He Popeyes. It's like, boom, boom, beans.
And then... and then all, it's like they start here, like, boom, boom, and then just keeps moving down to my tummy. And then I just...
You flex your bicep and it pops up and it spells out beans. Beans.
It'd be like a really funny cartoon short of like like people in space. They're like, oh, we're out of fuel, we can't get back to Earth. And some badass is like, I got it. And then he eats a can of beans and goes out and holds onto the ship and starts farting.
Dude, the best thing too would be if he does the like can grip and pops them out and he opens his mask to eat it. And then he just closes it and he's fine.
If anybody out there is a cartoon artist, no AI shit, please. For the love of God.
Oh
if anybody out there, this would be perfect in what's that? The hose art that you
rubber hose.
Yeah, rubber hose. That would be the perfect art to do this in. Please send
somebody please make a rubber hose animation of an astronaut bean fart propulsion of a spacecraft.
As the situation worsens, it becomes clear the astrophage has begun infecting other nearby stars. However, one system, Tau Ceti, remains unaffected. This leads to the creation of Project Hail Mary, a desperate one-way mission to Tau Ceti to uncover why its star is resistant and find a way to save Earth. The mission is essentially a suicide trip, with the crew expected to send their findings back via automated probes. I want to find another word for suicide trip for the YouTube, because they're going to try to be like assholes about that.
Sewer slide, scuba dive.
The mission is essentially a scuba dive trip with the
No, we can't. It's going to sound like they're actually scuba diving. They're going to have to kill themselves, guys.
Yeah.
It's so fucking the censored bullshit.
I hate that so much. Oh, they got unalived. Oh, they stopped existing. And I'm like, dude, a family was murdered. Can we just say that?
Yeah.
Can we just say a family was murdered?
All right, my turn. I'm going to make this shit better now. That was mean. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's the voice? Should I do the English, like the fake English again?
Yeah, dude, fake English.
Back in the present, as Grace approaches Tau Ceti, he encounters something completely unexpected. An alien spacecraft.
Oh my god, dude, man. I thought he was coming across a black hole, because there was like that absence of light, but I was like, that's not a black hole, because you'd see the little ring around it.
I thought this whole thing was just going to be a prequel to Alien, and I was like, he's fucked.
He's fucked. This movie's about to end quick.
Yeah. After making contact, he meets Rocky Balboa. Did you see I got the lip in there too?
We gotta start recording a bit, like a video too.
He meets Rocky. Fuck. Okay, after making contact, he meets Rocky, a rock-like five-limbed alien. Whew. From a distant star system whose species is facing the same exact astrophage crisis. Fuck, dude. Holy shit.
Redo that entire thing.
No, because Rocky communicates through musical tones and perceives the world through echolocation, Grace develops a translation system, allowing the two to communicate and collaborate. This was cool.
I loved that part of the movie. Also, I love like Rocky can see through like echolocation, because that kind of brought like some Avatar elements in there. For me, at least, I was like, oh, it's like tough.
Dude, you're not even that big of an Avatar fan.
What are you fucking talking about, dude? I pirated the movie and everything.
No, you did?
Why not? All the artists got paid already. Paramount's the only one looking for the money.
The movie's already out.
You're part of the problem.
I'm part of the solution, bitch.
Despite their differences, Grace and Rocky form a close bond and begin working together. Following the Petrova line in Tau Ceti's system, they discover that a nearby planet nicknamed...
Oh, I get it now. Shit.
Are you fucking serious?
I didn't get it at first. I just understood it now.
The planet's nickname is Israel.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Dude, yeah. I'm not even
I'm sitting in the theater and I'm like, what's the relevance of Adrian?
Why do you think he's showing him fucking Rocky?
I didn't know. Alright, I didn't know.
I don't know. Oh, man. Dude, you can't even use the excuse you've never seen the movie, because neither have I.
I've seen the movie, too.
Oh, my God, you fucking bitch. You're just, you know what you are? You're trash. You're dry.
This is the same level of idiocy as like when you figured out the twist in Roadside Picnic.
I don't think it was even a twist. I think I just didn't click.
Same here.
Wait a minute. That's like Soviet roadside sci-fi bullshit. This is fucking Rocky, which you've seen, by the way. Like,
Same era, man. Come on.
the fuck are you talking about?
You read the same book I read.
What?
You got no excuse.
You read it before. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Okay. They discovered that a nearby planet nicknamed, I'm not even going to do it again, Adrian, hosts a natural organism that feeds on astrophage, effectively controlling its spread. This discovery offers hope for both of their civilizations.
This is how the ecosystem works. Okay, just like shit, I forgot his name. Delicious in Dungeon.
Senshi.
Like he would be like, hey, he'd be in space, like floating through space. You know how he does. He'd be like, there's no natural predator for these astrophages. This ecosystem's fucked.
Yeah, his helmet is the only helmet he needs.
Yeah,
because the beard has
he
oxygen
breathe in
in
space.
It. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, just like how his beard is like so dirty that it doesn't. It's like magic proof. It has its own ecosystem inside, making oxygen for him to breathe.
It's so tight that nothing can get in.
Yeah.
While attempting to collect samples of this organism, a malfunction causes a dangerous spin that nearly kills Grace. Bro,
This was stressful.
It's like 5G, not LTE, but 5G force like spinning, and Grace is trying to hit the centrifuge button so that it can like balance out. And the thing whiplashes him and slams his face into the fucking control panel. And it's really cool because you can see it's spinning so hard that it's spinning the blood out of his head.
Yeah. The way this mission they were doing was working is because here's the thing. There were supposed to be 3 crew members. There was supposed to be a pilot, what was the engineer, and a science officer.
Yeah.
The science officer ended up being Grace at the end of the day because he was the only one qualified.
Yeah, that's the reason.
But
we haven't gotten to that
yet. But the pilot... Wait, should I mention this at all?
It's fine. Yeah, you can mention it.
Okay, so yeah, the pilot and the engineer died, so it's just Grace, who's the science officer. He doesn't know how the ship works. He kind of does, but he doesn't know how to pilot it. So him and Rocky were doing essentially like test driving in space, which is at the end of the day it's safe because he's not going to hit anything, but he's practicing how to pilot because he has to get so close to this planet's atmosphere that so they can like drop a giant canister to capture all this organisms so they can recreate it.
I gotta like ask this, why did he have to get out of the ship to collect it?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Like, couldn't they just like fly off with the thing still intact? Little hole there, little small hole,
little black hole
anyway,
there. On
the way back in, they get too close to the atmosphere and they're getting pulled into the Earth, to the planet's gravity, and he has to run back into the ship, pull the ship out, and the ship's getting torn apart. He gets to the pilot seat, but it's too late. He gets knocked out. And yeah, that was stressful.
Rocky risks his life to save him, further strengthening their partnership. Okay, so we learn that early on in the movie that Grace's atmosphere and Rocky's atmosphere, they are deadly to either one.
Yeah, it's like the opposites.
Yeah, I think Grace was like, Rocky's atmosphere is all argon, which is really hot and like you can't breathe. And then I guess Rocky dies by oxygen. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's like he gets burnt up. And then I want to say their atmospheres are the exact opposite, just because of that fun little bit where Rocky is sending these little canisters over to Grace. The first one he gets, he's like, how do I open this? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So he tries to turn it that way, and then he's doing the scans on it, and he's like, like this this element shouldn't be a solid. It should be a gas. What's going on here?
It's xenon.
Nothing's right. Everything's backwards. And he goes, everything's backwards. Lefty, tighty, righty, loosey. And he turns it and he opens it. And I was like, oh, I like that.
The idiot sniffs it and he's like, oh.
Dude, my fried ass in the theater was cracking. I had the whole thing to myself, so I was laughing loud as hell.
But yeah, anyway, so Rocky sees this and basically like hereditary head bashes his way out of his like containment unit, because one thing that Rocky does is like halfway through the movie, he basically moves into Grace's ship and builds his own little area for himself. And Grace is like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, like the thing is, Grace didn't know anything about this either. He just heard a knocking on the door. He's like, what the hell? Opens it. Rocky's in a little like
Hamster ball.
like hamster ball that he made himself, and he goes, I'm moving in. And he's like ding, ding, making a mess out of everything.
And he's like, dirty,
like,
dirty, dirty, dirty.
I loved it. I want to see this again.
I know, me too. Anyway, so when Grace almost dies, Rocky basically head bashes himself out of his like containment unit and is frying as he is saving Grace. Yeah,
because Rocky's whole backstory is that he had like 23 other crew members on his ship, but they all died because his species don't know about radiation. They have all this other knowledge that Grace doesn't have, but Grace has all this knowledge that Rocky doesn't have. And essentially,
they don't, like, Rocky's species doesn't know what radiation poisoning is.
No, they don't. And where Rocky was positioned in the ship, he was safe from the radiation, but his entire crew died.
Because of the astrophage. Which is, you know what, I find that interesting because they also discovered that astrophage is a good fuel source.
Yeah, so there's benefits to it, but it's also eating the sun. So it's like,
yeah, that's true.
But I really do like how Grace and Rocky are both lone survivors, and they end up becoming such great friends.
Like us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like lone. All of our families died, man. We're just here.
We're making a podcast just for ourselves.
Yeah. We're the only ones that listen.
Yeah.
Hey, future Nick, don't kill yourself, man.
Let Chris do it. Okay, so yeah, Rocky essentially almost dies trying to save Grace. As Grace continues his research, he successfully modifies the organism, the one that they captured in that thing that almost killed him. And he's now calling it Talmiba. So basically, he modifies it so that it can survive in environments like Venus, making it a viable solution to save Earth. During this time, while Rocky is, you think, dead, but he's actually recovering, flashbacks begin to reveal the truth of how Grace ended up on a mission. After a fatal accident kills really key crew members shortly before launch, Grace is asked to take their place. The original science officer of the mission, I think he was a French guy, he ended up blowing up like a quarter of their facility because somebody fucked up, and instead of giving them like a nanogram of astrophage to work with, they gave them a milligram of astrophage, which is like however many times amount, and it blew their fucking asses into their heads.
Yeah, we see how astrophage works when they, like, as a propulsion unit, and it can melt an entire block of, like, steel.
Didn't it say it can melt it was a metric ton?
Yeah.
No, a cubic ton. It was a cubic ton of steel.
Immediately. Like, they, like, did the whole thing with the reproduction. I don't know how it actually worked, but when they did, like, when they expelled the energy, it just melted that entire block of steel immediately. That's how much energy and how much heat's coming off of it.
How do you even... Like, what can I say in food world that would even equate to that? Like, if you put a marshmallow... No, because marshmallows burn. Like, this, it melted.
You're putting a propane torch to butter. Essentially,
yeah. If you took a cube of butter out from your fridge and walked into a sauna that was, like, cranked all the way up, that'd probably be it.
Yeah. I really liked how they came up with this really interesting alternative fuel source. And then just like was like, oh, that's just the background of this story. We're we are going into some deeper shit here. I'm like, what?
I really like how Grace was trying to like say problems with the mission, and Ava Strat was just like, oh, that's not an issue. He's like, well, first off, you guys are gonna need a ship that can travel light years away. Like, that's not possible. And she's like, no, yeah, it is. We have one. And he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
No, she was like, we already have one.
But oh yeah, and they were just like, yeah, we're just we are limited on our astrophage supply, and then that's when Grace figured out how to reproduce them.
Yeah, that was the only issue.
Yeah,
that was the only issue.
It's a very dangerous fuel source, but at the same time, it's renewable. So it's just
Grace is asked to take their place. When he refuses out of fear, Strat has him forcibly sedated and sent on the mission anyway, ensuring humanity still has its chance.
He was put under a coma.
Here's the thing. It's so fucked up, but I agree with her.
Yeah.
It is absolutely for the greater good, because like without it, and this is something that we have to consider, because I forgot about this, and I think in-house analysts mentioned this. He's traveling light years away. It's gonna take Earth years, like what, 15 years to even get to where he's going, and then another 15 for the probes to come back. They don't have time to fuck around.
Yeah. We see by like the end of the movie, when they get the probes back, it's frozen on Earth, and they're still surviving, trying to figure this out.
Jesus Christ. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I thought they were just in the Arctic.
No, yeah, it was just cold.
As Grace prepares to return to Earth with the solution, he discovers a devastating problem. Oh, yeah, by the way, so like we said earlier, this was essentially a suicide mission. They were not coming back. Rocky, like, figures this out. Like, Grace was like, nah, this is a one-way ticket for me. Rocky's like, wait, you're gonna fucking die? And he's like, yeah, buddy. And he's like, okay, I'll give you half of my astrophage so you can make it back to Earth, and it's only going to take me 6 years longer to get back home. And then Gosling or Grace starts crying, and he's like, I could go back.
Yeah, like Rocky was like, why would you do this? And then like what, like he was trying to figure out a word for this. He's like, what's the word for what you're like, what you are for doing this mission? And then Grace was like, stupid, but he put brave in the translation. And then he was like trying to act all like, you know what, anything for Earth, I'm gonna die for my planet. And then Rocky's like, you know what, here's my astrophage like fuel, this'll just take me a little longer to get home, but this will take you home. And then Grace is like, oh, thank God. And then Rocky's like, what about all that stuff you said? And goes, I didn't mean anything.
He's like, I was lying, bro. Grace discovers a devastating problem. The Talmiba have evolved and are now consuming the astrophage fuel stored on the ship.
Yeah, they essentially evolved to a point where Rocky has this material that his ship is made out of and that he can build out of.
It's xenonite. It's the solid xenon that we mentioned.
Yeah, and like he can like construct he like makes these little figurines and stuff really easily. But everything on his ship is made out of that, including the canisters that they are holding the Talmiba in.
Well, it was because they bred the Talmiba in those exact canisters as well. So when they bred them, they evolved to eat that shit. And they didn't realize that. While he's able to fix the issue for himself, he basically throws everything in a Ziploc bag and duct tapes it. He realizes that Rocky's entire shit,
He did do that.
Plastic will fuck the Earth, but it saved it at the same time. He realizes that Rocky's whole ship is made from the same material that was used to contain the organism, which it ate through. The entire ship is at risk, and it would basically not only leave Rocky stranded, it would kill him and doom the entire species of, what are they called again?
I don't know.
Iridians.
Oh, Iridians, yeah.
Yeah. Faced with an impossible choice, Grace chooses to once again sacrifice his return to Earth in order to save Rocky and his people, again for the greater good. Like, he's saving a whole civilization, which he now knows about. He sends the Talmiba and his research back to Earth via the probes, which he named John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Loved that.
Yeah.
Ensuring humanity's survival while he stays behind. Now, the only thing that I could think about in this scene, because when he's sending the probes, the Beatles are playing in the background. I lean over to in-house analysts in the theater and I go, how much of the fucking budget just went to this song?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think it's like millions of dollars just for like a couple seconds of a Beatles song.
Can we just like give people favors with like song stuff, you know? Most of the Beatles are dead, you know, and the owner of the catalog is also dead, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson owns the Beatles?
Michael Jackson owns the entire Beatles catalog.
Holy shit. Well, maybe it's his estate that owns them.
Yeah.
In the end, Earth receives the solution and is saved. Grace, now living on Rocky's homeworld in a specially designed, basically biodome, spends his days teaching science to the alien Iridians.
That was so cute that like I was like, wait, what planet is he on? He has like this little cabana kind of thing on this beach, and then like Rocky shows up. He has his own like little suit. He like evolved as like his little transport into like a little suit, and he goes, "Wake up!"
I wonder if, because I was thinking about this during the movie. I'm like, yo, it's low key kind of sad that he and Rocky can like never touch, but Rocky did touch him. So
yeah,
now I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, they were able to build a biodome with his atmosphere. I wonder if, oh, by the way, Adrian is not only the name of the planet that they got the shit from, but it's the name that the Grace gave Rocky's mate, because Rocky has a mate. So he named them Adrian. So I wonder if, and Adrian is the one that built the biodome. So I wonder if Adrian, Rocky mate, can build another biodome and find an atmosphere that both of them can survive under for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Because I want them to hug. I want them to actually hug.
Yeah, because they keep every time they like hugged or fist bumped or something like that.
Fist my bump.
Fist my bump. It was like through like Rocky's hamster ball, and like regardless, I just weirdly had the thought of like Rocky eating. He smashed the like food and then like shoved it up himself, and then Grace was like, oh. And he like put his food down.
But think about that, like to Rocky, us eating is like, what the hell?
Oh, and then Grace describing sleep to Rocky because Rocky didn't know what that was. He like mimed it and he goes, die? You're gonna die? And Grace is like, no, I'm going to sleep. I'm like resting, you know?
That was really sad because Rocky basically watched his people, because like to them that was also sleeping. Like they would just like, quote, drop dead for like a couple days because they're resting and would get back up. So he just thought his entire crew was resting. And so like he watched them and then he was like, I need to watch Grace sleep. When Rocky informs Grace that a return trip to Earth may now be possible, Grace quietly reflects, but ultimately chooses to continue his new life, having found purpose in a place he never expected. The film closes not with a spectacle, but with reflection on sacrifice, connection, and the idea that saving the world doesn't always look the way you expect.
I love this movie.
It's a great movie.
Can we talk about how cool it was that eventually Grace and Rocky didn't even need the translator anymore, because like Rocky was speaking to him in his Iridian language, and Grace like understood him and he was speaking back to him.
Yeah. I don't know how I would ever fucking learn that.
Yeah, and then Grace, when he's teaching the class of like small Iridian babies science, I thought that was like, I was like, oh, he's middle school teacher, now he's teaching the other planet, and he's probably gonna like teach that civilization about all the stuff that they don't know about on Earth, like radiation and all the sicknesses that come with it.
Did you see how excited they were? Mm-hmm. They were going ape shit, dude.
They're like, whoa!
Alrighty, now let's get into some fun space facts. I don't know why I said it like that.
Fun space facts with Chris and Ned.
Yeah! This is my bump.
The film is based on the best-selling novel by Andy Weir, who is known for blending hard science with humor. Andy Weir is it Weir or Ver? I knew a guy.
That was Weir.
With the last name Weir in high school. Yeah, it's probably Weir. Andy Weir is also the author of The Martian, which later became another hit space movie starring Matt Damon. Andy Weir sold the book's film rights to Metro Goldwyn
Mayer, MGM.
Weir sold the books to MGM in the early 2020 for $3 million.
That's not a lot of money. I feel like this movie's gonna make a fuck ton of money.
That's not, and both these movies are hits.
I'm pretty sure The Martian won a ton of Oscars.
I've never seen The Martian, but I felt like it was somehow tied in with Interstellar because Matt Damon was in that movie too.
Matt Damon was in Interstellar?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Go watch the movie, man.
I'm looking this up.
Should that be our next movie episode, Interstellar?
I don't really want to. Oh, Interstellar! Wait, why are you connecting The Martian and Interstellar?
Those are both space movies with Matt Damon in it. It's a very surface level connection, man.
I was thinking Inception.
I'm not making anything deeper here, I swear.
You're like, just move on.
Just move on.
All right, I got a quick one for you. Ryan Gosling was the only choice for Grace and signed on for the movie after the book rights were bought. He signed on in 2021, so immediately.
Honestly, he's the perfect choice for it. I just based off of Nice Guys. All right,
man, we gotta watch Nice Guys.
We really do. He's a great comedy actor, Ryan Gosling, but he's also a great dramatic actor too.
I feel like he's a really nice guy.
Yeah,
I would totally love to I don't know. He's a vegetarian. I don't know. I feel like he is a vegetarian. I don't know why, but I would totally love to just get a nasty burger with him.
Lead puppeteer James Ortiz originally recorded Rocky's translated lines with the understanding that they would be dubbed over by the professional actor. The directors, while watching the early cuts, found the lines were done well enough and couldn't be improved upon by another actor, so Ortiz's performance was kept in the final movie.
Amaze.
I loved Rocky's voice. I also like the bit where they're trying to decide which voice best suits him. So they go Meryl Streep. They go what was another actor they
should have done Patrick Warburton. Anywho, the scene where Ava Stratt sings karaoke was not in the original script. Ryan Gosling overheard Sandra Hüller. I don't know. Hüller?
Sandra Hüller.
Jesus. Sandra Hüller. He heard her singing between takes and asked her to perform for the movie just 48 hours before filming that scene. Hüller agreed and selected Sign of the Times by Harry Styles as her song, making this the second movie where she performs a live song after Tony Erdmann in 2016, where she did Whitney Houston's The Greatest Love of All. And another fun fact, this is her, Sandra Hüller, this is her first American film and one of only very few English language films that she's done.
Interesting, because, I've never seen her in anything before. I've never seen her face before.
I thought she looked familiar. And then I looked her up. She was in The Zone of Interest.
The Zone of Interest?
It was the Auschwitz movie. Remember the one that I told you about?
Yeah, I do remember.
She was in that, and I was like, oh, she does look familiar.
I will say, I thought I missed that scene because before I went to go see it, the night that we recorded our last Dungeon Crawler Carl episode.
Yes.
And I was asking you, hey, what's a good time for me to go piss? Because I've been pissing a lot lately.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You're just piss boy over there.
Big time piss boy. But you looked it up and apparently you were like, oh, there's a scene where they're on a boat and they're singing karaoke. It said go at that time. So I'm like, all right, cool. I saw the flashback where they're on the boat and it's like a bar scene and I'm like, this is it. So I ran off to the bathroom immediately, pissed, came right back, and I came right back exactly when Sandra Hüller started singing Sign of the Times. And I was like, I think I went too early. But you were like that scene goes on for a while, like a little longer than it should. I'm like, it kind of did, but I
think she sings like 70% of the song, and then she's like, okay, that's enough.
That's enough. And I'm like, all right, let's just sing the rest.
I don't know. Did you also get the feeling of a will they won't they from them?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I like to keep it as like a professional platonic kind of
Ooh.
thing between them. You know, doesn't always have to be romantic.
No, because Mark came and stole Grace's mate, and we hate Mark, and now he needs the German girl.
No, not everything has to be a romance like you suspected with Carl and Donut, which is weird.
You also started thinking that, you fuck.
No,
You were like, maybe
I deny this.
maybe it's in an episode.
I know they could just go back and listen, but you know.
But they're not gonna.
Grace saying that his girlfriend left him for Mark and Rocky's response of "I hate Mark" were both improvised, and also borders on heartwarming because the Mark that Ryan Gosling was referring to is his real life longtime friend who's worked with him on several projects, and the real Mark was honored to now have a personalized Easter egg for the film.
Listen, man.
You better put me in something like, you know, like just a name drop, you know, I hate Nick. And I'll be like, yo,
You're starring in something I wrote in October. What are you talking about?
I know. I want to be a little Nepo baby, though.
That's literally the most Nepo you can get.
That's true.
You fuck.
Big Nepo baby over here. I'm taking over my father's business. I'm going to star in all my friends' work. I'm going to star in my sister's plays. You know, I'm going to be in everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister will not cast me. I've tried.
Boo. I'll do it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty. So, what did you like most about the movie?
Oh, man, dude, I liked a lot of parts about this movie.
This movie is fucking awesome, man.
This movie was really awesome. I'm going to say overall, I really loved Rocky and Grace's relationship.
Damn you! I gotta start going first.
Yeah. No, I think that must have been, that is probably my favorite part about the movie.
Fuck yeah!
You know, stole your thunder, didn't I?
You know what? I'm not gonna go bullshit and pick a theme like you're doing. I like how Rocky is one. I love his personality. His personality is essentially a golden retriever with a voice.
Yeah, but made out of rocks.
Exactly. But I like that he's, one, hella smart, but two, capable of just building anything.
Yeah, he's just like making little figurines.
Yeah, I love his, oh my god, he's a fucking 3D printer.
He is. You know, like the way he sent Grace that essentially a star map of where his planet is.
That was cool.
Or where his star starts.
It kind of reminded me of one of those expandy like diagonal balls, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like a bunch of zigzags and it goes like this, and then if you pull the sides, the whole thing gets
the
huge.
expanding ball.
Yeah, it's like like that, and then you shrink it back down, and like the little zigzags like shrink down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, and then I liked how Grace was able to like recreate his to show him where Earth
He's
is.
way too smart. I would have never been able to do any of this.
Me neither.
There's a reason we're not astronauts.
Like, go! This whole thing was essentially like an escape room for somebody with amnesia, but on a spaceship.
Oh Jesus!
They had to figure shit out. Now, what's your most dislike? What did you dislike most about the movie?
That's a thinker right there.
Should we say like theme or just part of the movie?
I kind of want to know why they couldn't just retract the fishing pole situation that they were doing.
Yeah.
Like why did Rocky have to make it so that the chains blew off and that's how it got pulled back up? Oh, I know exactly what I disliked about the movie. I had to look up how the rest of his crew died.
Oh, that's something I was wondering is how Grace's crew died.
So apparently, an in-house analyst looked this up because I was driving back home. Apparently, one thing is that if you look closely, you'll notice that Grace's pod is much nicer and newer than their pods, and I think it was like essentially their cryo sleep failed.
That's what I kind of suspected.
If you look closer, you can see Yao, who's the commander. He's the Chinese guy. He is much more decomposed. Like he has longer hair, like the skin is much more decomposed. And then oh god, I cannot remember the name. It's like,
Was she
she's the AT&T girl.
the AT&T girl? Yeah.
Her name's like Ilonienko or something like that in the movie, but she's much more intact, and I think it's like Yao died of some weird bodily function. I can't remember, but I just wish they would have explained why they died, not just they're dead.
Yeah. I can kind of understand why they didn't go too deep into it either. It's just like this is just like just the origin story for Grace, essentially, on this a starting point.
I mean, the original cut of the movie was 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, I wish they kept it, because I would have sat there the entire time. Like,
Loki, yeah. So what about you? What did you dislike most about the movie?
I don't understand why they couldn't make a function on the ship to keep reproducing astrophage, so they can, because it's doable. That's how they managed to get that much fuel. But like, why couldn't they have like a function near the tanks to have like an astrophage farm keep refueling?
Yeah, because they already are able to make a light year ship.
Yeah.
So like, you can't just have a farm on the ship.
Like, would it be too dangerous, kind of thing? Like, same thing with the Talmiba. If like they keep being reproduced, they can evolve to escape or something. But like, I don't see how they couldn't figure that out real quick.
Oh man, dude, I just remembered the scene where it's not in the world of the movie. It's not real, but in the world of cinematography, it is real. The scene where he's capturing the trail at first to test to see why there's shit in it, and it goes all red. Remember that? Like the infrared light appears, and he's like,
oh, when he's like capturing samples of astrophage. Yeah, and he does the little backflip, and then like Rocky's like, Grace, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm having a moment.
He's like, is the moment done yet? Not yet.
That was a great scene.
Okay, so what characters stood out to you, and who was your favorite? I mean, Rocky.
I love Rocky and Grace very equally.
So you can't choose them. I would say, for me, it's Lionel.
Who's Lionel?
I can't remember the character's name. I only remember the actor's name, Lionel Boyce. It's the government dude.
Carl?
Oh, his name's Carl?
I think it is. The dude that helped him build the box and was at the Home Depot with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my favorite. I loved him.
Yeah.
Until the end, but at the same time, I can understand. Like, he's like, hey, I'm not trying to have Earth die, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, he's like
sedate you.
It's like
he like loosens up. Like he starts like really like stoic in a way, and then he kind of like loosens up with Grace. Grace is like, oh, why are they going to Venus? Because like the atmosphere there doesn't work. There's no fresh air there. And Carl's like, I mean, who's to say that's not fresh air to them? And Grace is like, shit, that's a good point.
He's just saying shit, and he's like, oh, wait a minute. Because sometimes you just need like a different way of thinking, and then you'll figure it out.
Yeah, you need that person outside the box who's like looking in like, well, how about this? And he goes, oh, shit.
That's why I get random texts from Nick all the time. And then I'm just like, what about this?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude, what if I put a hamburger patty with taco seasoning inside of a Crunch Wrap instead of ground beef? And you're like, well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but then I had to get you to confirm what the hell you're talking about. because I
was spewing off nonsense there.
I was like, what the fuck is it? Why is he talking about spaghetti? What the fuck?
Why is he talking about spaghetti? He's talking about ground beef. What, a Crunch Wrap spaghetti?
Okay, so for some fun questions while we wrap it up, what would you have done in Grace's final decision?
Honestly, if I was in Grace's shoes, his final decision, I would send the probe back, definitely. But I'd be like in a state of, they just kind of like, if I'm getting the film understanding right, he kind of realizes how he got sent there. He understands, he got his memory back. I would be kind of annoyed and pissed, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to help the only friend I've made up here. I'd rather help them than go back to Earth, and then just kind of like figure it out from there. I would have done the same. Is that what you mean by final decision of helping Rocky?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I would have too. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like Rocky gave him the astrophage he would need to get back home. He helped him save his life. So in my head, if I was in his shoes, I'd be like, I gotta save his life. I gotta return the favor.
I mean, how pissed would you be if I told you, hey, I had the chance to go back to Earth, but I decided, nah, I'm gonna go chill with this rock.
Well, you gotta tell me the whole story first. You gotta give me a little bit more context than that.
But like, it seemed like Grace didn't really have anybody to go back to. But like, I have my family. You know, I got in-house analysts. I got a weird sideways-eyed dog.
Well, if I'm under the impression that this is a suicide mission and nobody's expecting me to come back anyways, I'm like, I don't see why not. It's like, let everybody think I died, but like, oh, I'm actually just teaching a bunch of little space babies about science.
I don't know what I would teach them about. Science is definitely not it.
Just American history. They're like, what's America? It's on Terra. Don't worry about it.
Well, let me tell you something. It's the greatest. It's the only country in this whole world. Just like immediately like impregnate them with Republican views.
My planet is called the United States of America. I'm like, why is it called that? Don't worry about it.
Because Jesus landed in Washington, D.C. and granted us the gift of life. And that's when the year started.
Don't you dare ask my least favorite question. Why? Don't ever ask me that shit because I can't explain it to you. Alright? It's my belief system. And I'm trying to force it upon you.
I could explain it to you, but you're just too stupid to understand, so I'm gonna not even bother.
Just try to indoctrinate them into Christianity, but you forgot your Bible, so you're going off the dome.
You're like, oh, fuck. What was God's name again?
I forgot my Trump edition of the Bible. Alright, I'm just gonna have to wing it.
The King Trump edition. Jesus Christ, what a fucking nut.
God, it's so fucking stupid. This country is a mess.
It really is. Guys, we are 100% joking at all this bullshit. Don't worry.
Not that last part. This country is a mess.
No, yeah. Not that part, but like making alien babies into fucking like ultra nationalist Republicans. Jesus Christ. Man. Okay.
Make the galaxy great again. Hey, gag.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Okay. Next question. If you were in Grace's position, how long would you realistically last alone in space?
I would fucking go crazy. Actually, I don't know.
I'd be kind of chilling. I'd do the same thing where he like drank all of the Russian girl's vodka and just kind of party for a little bit. And I'm like,
here's the thing. I fucking hate vodka.
You do? Fuck it. It's the only thing you got. I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I wonder if Yao brought anything.
I wonder like how much stuff is on that like holo deck that he has. Because if he can watch like any movie on there, because they watched Rocky.
That's true.
You know, that is a 360-degree movie theater.
What would you watch? What would be the first thing you'd watch? I feel like we'd have to do Star Wars.
Yeah, probably Star Wars.
Can you imagine watching episode 3's opening on that screen? Holy shit, I'd throw up.
You gotta put like turn the centrifuge off so you're in like low gravity, you're like floating, you're like, holy shit.
What about you? Think you could I don't know. I would give it like a month.
I would say it'd last maybe 2 months.
Before you like really start going crazy?
Yeah, because I at the end of the day, I do enjoy being alone, but at some point I will go crazy from the isolation. Imagine, this is cabin fever in space. The Shining 2 Electric Boogaloo in space.
No. So what moment hit you emotionally the hardest, do you think?
Ooh, there was a part where I was actually It was the scene where Grace was holding the funeral for his dead crewmates. I actually started tearing up there.
Really? That was the one that got you?
I started tearing up because I don't know, man. It got me. I don't know why, but I was tearing up when Grace was like, you know, I'm gonna try my best to like keep this mission going.
Damn.
And he was like, I don't remember who you guys are. You know, he found all these pictures. He's like, you keep making funny like faces in this picture. You know, I'm gonna just call her Svetlana. Svetlana, I'm sorry, I drank all your vodka. I owe you. So yeah, no, I actually started tearing up during that scene.
I don't know. Like, I mean, is it a cop out to say like Rocky's quote unquote death? You know, but like not death.
No, yeah, no, I wouldn't say that's a cop out. That was emotional.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot going on.
I was really hoping he didn't die because, like, during the whole scene, I'm like, there's a possibility that Rock is dead.
That the Rock is no longer living.
There's a possibility that I will start blubber crying inside this theater over a rock.
So much like a lot of other movies that, you know, do the time jumping situation, how did you feel about the memory and flashback structure? Like, do you think it worked, or do you think it like slowed things down, or?
I don't think it slowed things down. I was a little confused on how it was working. Like, is he actually getting his memory back in these moments where he's getting the flashbacks?
Okay.
Or not? Or is that like a third, not a third part, but like a secondary thing where the movie's just trying to give us context about his mission, but it's not really affecting him in the moment.
Okay, I can kind of get that. I think the only thing for me is that it felt like they were spaced out pretty weirdly. Because, like, I remember in the beginning, they gave you, like, a big flashback. Then there wasn't a flashback for a really long time. And then there was almost, like, two really close together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just thought those were... But I thought they really added to the story well. So, I didn't really...
They did.
Complain about them.
No, because I like a good backstory. Like, what is this mission about? Like, what was his connection to this organization that just showed up? Okay, so speaking of Little Rock, dude, how did you feel about Rocky as a character in the movie? Like, do you think the friendship worked?
I will say, in the beginning, I definitely was just like, there's no fucking way that they immediately become friends, because, like, it is in our nature to be scared of anything that is not, you know, human.
I mean, they did, like, start it off as a jump scare, and that got me good.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, we stand Rocky here. I think you can get a plushie Rocky.
And I think I really, that would be awesome. I do think that they did the friendship really well in the movie, where it did take some time for them to actually bond and figure out how to communicate. I like seeing those little bits of the friendship where they just figured things out together.
I like that too. Oh man. So what would you say is your final rating of the movie?
Out of 5.
Out of 5. Out of 5.
Out of 5 pebbles.
5 pebbles.
5 astrophages.
5 astrophages.
No, out of 5 light years.
Okay,
sorry,
God
I keep switching it up on you.
5 light years.
Out of 5 light years. This is really close to 5. I think I'm just going to straight up give it 5 stars. This is a great movie. I loved it.
I was going to say, is this the first movie that you're giving a 5?
I've given a 5 to another movie before, right?
What was it?
I know, Frankenstein. I gave Frankenstein a 5, right?
It was a good movie.
I'm going to give Project Hail Mary 5 light years. Honestly, stars could have worked here, by the way. I just realized that now. We're in space.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. wait. Save it for the rating of the show.
Oh.
It's been a long night. Oh, man. I think what did I rate it on Letterboxd? Dude, I gave it a 5.
Give it a 5.
I gave it a 5
Hell
too.
Yeah. I like rating it first because I feel like sometimes I let your rating kind of influence mine a little too much. I'm a very influenced person. So I like to have my own thoughts there to put out first and then seeing if it matches up.
And then you're like, wait a minute.
This is a great movie. Would we recommend it?
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Dude,
100%.
I want to see it again already. I might see it again. Are they still showing it? Let me check.
I recommend it for a first time watch. I recommend it for a comfort watch. I recommend it for, like, you put it on while you're trying to clean the house and then you end up getting sucked into it. You know what I mean?
It's still playing at the Alamo. There's showings tomorrow.
I would go again in theaters. Here's the problem. I went to Regal. Guess how much the tickets were?
The tickets, $15.
$16, and then I paid $20 for a medium popcorn and a medium Pepsi.
You're fucking crazy. What?
Dude, it was highway fucking robbery. I was already there. I was already blitzed. I wanted popcorn and a drink, and they were like $20. And I was like, oh, dude, I might as well pull my pants down and turn around. Like, fuck me. But
Jesus Christ, that's insanity.
It was ridiculous. It didn't even have any fucking reclining seats in that thing, dude. And I paid $15 for a goddamn ticket. Do you know how annoyed I was when I'm standing in front of that booth paying for it? I'm like, oh, Fuck, I can't even drive away right now. That was my only problem.
Oh my god, dude, this theater sounds like shit.
But it was good. It was worth it at the end of the day. But next time I see it, I'm seeing it at another theater with reclining seats.
It was worth it at the end of the road. And you come to the end of the road, and I can't let go.
I almost cried during that song while I was listening to it in the car. I was, like, there's a lyric that's like, you know, like, and you love me this night, holding me tight.
The next time I try, just break down and cry.
In my head.
And no, I'd rather be dead, spinning around and around. God, we killed it.
I'm so glad that I have the CD so I can just like scream, sing it in my car.
Oh man. Well, with that being said, we do recommend this, and we have come to the end of our scheduled programming today. Thank you so much for listening to us, everybody. As a reminder, please, if you enjoyed the show, give us a follow and rate us, and we can actually use stars this time. A total of 5 stars on Spotify.
5 galactic stars.
5 galactic stars. We release a new episode every Monday. You can also now find the show available on YouTube and on Apple Podcasts. So just look up Barely Literate Book and Movie Club. So feel free to enjoy wherever your heart desires.
And if you don't have time to listen to the podcast, feel free to follow us on Instagram and TikTok and any socials really that aren't the podcast itself. It's Barely Literate BMC, where you can keep up to date with any newly released episodes and stupid funny memes. You know, just, you want to see some crazy like shorts? Not really that crazy, just stupid, but it's fun to watch.
Whenever we get together, we film shit, which isn't that often, but we try.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, additionally, you can also find all of our social links to the show and our personal Instagrams and Twitch channels and stuff like that, and even our website down in the episode description. Everything is already linked for you guys, so you don't even have to try that hard.
Yeah. And finally, just a reminder that we would love to hear you guys' recommendations about any future books we should read or movies we should watch, or give us some topics to go over in our campfire stories. We would love to do some research on any spooky scaries you guys got for us. We could also do, if you got any like scary stories to tell us that you want us to say at the end of the campfire episodes, little scary stories in the dark kind of thing, real shit,
like real experiences. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be shy, guys. Feel free to DM us.
Alrighty. Well, we hope that you continue to have a great time doing whatever it is you are doing, and we will see you in the next episode.
Yeah, stay hard, stay wet, and stay out of trouble, guys. Don't let anybody drug you and take you to space. Or if you're into that, do it. I might do it. It'd be awesome. But if it's Bezos, kill me.
What? Alrighty, bye.
Anyway, love you, bye.